96.1 KLPX, Tucson's real classic rock. That, of course, the Doobie Brothers, who will be rocking out live on stage, KLPX Fest, on Saturday. That is mañana. And officially, the gates are going to open up at 11. Noon is when the whole show starts. Kicking things off will be Rick Derringer, your complete lineup on stage. But, of course, the Doobie Brothers, your headliner to close out the show. It's going to be an awesome event. And make sure you get your tickets in advance before midnight tonight at Catalina Mart, because they'll be at a $10 discount.
Actually, there's a show tonight as well over at Plush. And we've got in the studio with us Juliette Lewis from Juliette and the Licks. And, of course, man, it's great to have you here.
Hello, people. I'm so happy to be on the Classic Rock station.
Yeah, are you influenced by classic rock?
So much. You wouldn't believe it. I'm not just hustling our record, Four on the Floor, but...
Nice. Little subliminal message there. Nice.
But we're so... when I made this record, so people probably may or may not know of us, but we've been together for like 4 years. And this particular record, I just wanted to make a solid, timeless rock record from start to finish. And I burned this CD early on to just show the producer the sounds that I liked. Uh-huh. And there was Joe Walsh on there, Thin Lizzy, nice. Doobie Brothers, Iggy and the Stooges, and and on and on. So...
We've seen some videos and seen some stuff on YouTube and on your website. You're not certainly like a Sarah McLachlan that just sits up there and stands and sings. I mean, you put everything into it, and you put every bit of energy in your body into every song.
The whole band does. That's what we're about. It's all about energy and connection and uplifting people. And I want to get everybody in a room together and all lose our minds, but in a really great way, through rock music. And that's what we do. People have no idea what to expect with a Lick show, and then they come and they're like, "What?" And it's the best feeling.
What's been some of your standout moments? So something that really sticks in your brain from one of the shows that you've done.
Well, we've done a lot of touring the last 2 years in Europe. That's mainly where we've been because we didn't have a label out here for a long time.
Yeah.
And so we...
Damn fools.
No, it's just I wasn't really trying, and we were doing a nice thing over there. But we've opened for Queens of the Stone Age and Foo Fighters in Hyde Park in London to like 70,000 people, and that was pretty amazing. What do you think, Todd?
The Who.
The Who?
We played a festival.
Really?
See, in Europe, they do all these music festivals a lot more than here in the States. So we've played on the same stage, we can say, as The Who.
Wow.
And so to be standing at the side of the stage watching Pete Townsend...
I think The Who's one of the original punk bands. I don't know if you guys agree. I mean,
what do you
go
think?
back to the way they were.
Well, I mean, I realized from watching them that close up on stage how much they relying on their bass lines, and that is a punk rock thing, like to have the bass line be the hook, and they just smash it out on so many different parts, and they have like all this edge. But it's weird because I come from punk rock, and I noticed that like rock bands used to all have an edge like that.
They did.
But nowadays the ones that still do, they seem punk because most of today's rock doesn't have that much edge.
Seems
you know
to be
what I'm saying?
Down a little bit.
Yeah. So
Well, I think it's, when it's conceived in the studio first, it gets really polished. And when I started this band 4 years ago, that's what I wanted to cut our teeth on the live show. It's trial and error and find what works, but have it be a living, breathing thing. I'm not seeking perfection with music.
How did you all hook up? I mean, obviously
we met at a bar. No. I'm just kidding.
Was it basically just auditions?
No, it wasn't like that. There's a whole scene in LA that goes on with these formal auditions, but it wasn't like that. It was like a friend of a friend of a friend. I knew her sister. She knew my punk rock band, H2O, who I'm sure the classic rock listeners are all going to know.
Yeah, exactly. H2O, I know that band.
It's like Maxi Teeth. It's a band I know in L.A. Yeah.
I was just calling people looking for a guitar player, and I met Todd through my sister. And then Jason Welmack, my bass player, who's sitting ever patiently over here, I met through an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I'd written a handful of songs with various songwriters before I put the band together, and then Todd learned them all. He set up his little mini amp in my living room.
Nice.
And magic happened.
So have you put the acting on hold for now? Or are you kind of working that into your schedule as well?
Oh, no, it's not in the schedule anywhere to be found, because we've been literally on the road for this record since September of last year. except we had Christmas off, and we're just starting the States. We got to. So the point is, I will do a movie in the future, just not this year, or I don't know when. Well, but we opened for Chris Cornell. That was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's an amazing vocalist.
He's great.
One of the best.
The problem with Chris is that he puts so much energy into the tour lasts like 5 days because then his throat's blown out. You know what I mean? He just screams and sings so loud.
We did the first couple of tours. The first couple of shows were canceled for some reason, but beyond that, he pretty much stuck it out, and he sang his butt off. Can I just say, you were advertising this show earlier, the X Fest. Yeah. You failed to mention Loverboy, man. Come on, Loverboy.
That was on my. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Turn me loose.
Listen to that bass line in the beginning. I mean, how nobody has sampled that.
Yeah,
I want to hear that now, but not to break into your
And the fact that a band
thing.
can call themselves Loverboy and
Loverboy.
be behind that name 100%.
And was he not wearing red leather pants on the cover?
We are hoping that none of our listeners who come to the show wear those red leather pants tomorrow.
Oh, I will.
Are you going to be in town?
No, we're going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
We're playing with the Donnas tomorrow, which should be really fun.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well, so you said you're taking a little hiatus from the movie thing right now. Are there any roles that you can tell us that you might have turned down, saying no, I want to be on stage, and that came your way, and you're like, nah, I can't do it.
Nothing in Planet Terror. Because you worked with Rodriguez, I mean, before, one of his first big films, too.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Planet Terror.
Yeah, that's
I thought you said Planet Terror.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, cool. Well, they can definitely get into the music. And now they can find it on iTunes. They can find it on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. This is a place to go, is our MySpace page. It has all our tour dates. It's myspace.com/Juliette and the Licks, all spelt out. And there's videos up there, the making of the record, and all our tour dates, music, YouTube, all of it.
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely check it out.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, we'll play some Loverboy for you.
Oh, I would lose my mind at a Loverboy concert. And the Doobie Brothers.
Well, we're going to have it coming up. I just want to make sure you're going to get that tour bus out of the back parking lot.
Oh, yeah, we're leaving.
No, but I mean, no.
Is he kicking us out?
No, I thought it was stuck back there.
Oh, no, I think we're okay.
It's like a pretty tough turn. All right.
Get out and stay out.
Loverboy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks.
Sweet.
Hi, friends.